Hi guys, here I am. I'm back for the annual NYX Face Award. So I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited for it. So I'm gonna show you how I go from this to
this.
So if you want to see how I do that, then keep on watching.
So this is going to be a voiceover, so let's get started. I'm starting off with mixing some fluid foundations to create the perfect color that I want. And I'm starting off putting it on my face with a kind of a beauty sponge, and I'm blending it into my skin. If you don't like working with sponges, you can also use a blending brush and blending it into your skin. I'm also going to use a white foundation, and I'm going to highlight my face with it. So on top of the nose, the cheekbones, the forehead, on top of my chin, and on top of my cupid's bow. And I'm going to blend it out with a little beauty sponge. I'm blending it out very nicely so it will create a subtle highlight on the face. Now, with a cream pigment darker than my own skin tone, I'm going to contour my face. So I'm starting off with the cheekbones and I'm blending that in very softly. I am also going to contour my temple, underneath my nose, and a bit underneath my chin. And of course, I'm also going to contour on the inner corner of my eyes. And because I used cream paints, I'm going to set it all with a translucent powder, and I'm using a powder puff for this. And with a soft brush, I am brushing away the powder from my face. We don't like fallout from shadows, so we're gonna use a translucent powder for underneath our eyes first, and now we are going to contour the face. We are starting off with the cheekbones, and we are going to contour it very heavily so the face will look a bit more slender and has a bit more shape. So I'm also going to contour the temples and blending it out, and after that we are going to repeat it on the other side. I'm going to fast forward this so you can see what I am doing. And of course we don't want a double chin, so let's contour underneath our jawbone. To create a crisp line underneath our contour, I'm going to use a powder puff and some translucent powder and putting that underneath the contour. With a soft blending brush, I'm going to contour the nose with the same shadow I used for the contour on my cheeks. I'm also going to contour on the inside of my eyes as well, so my nose bridge gets a bit more prominent. And I like that look, so softly blending that shadow in. And I'm also going to contour a bit more underneath my lip. Now I'm going to use a liquid lipstick, and I'm going to use that for a base underneath my eyes and on top of my eyes. So first I'm going to put it in a waterline. I have used this before and I never had trouble with this, so I don't have any problem of using this. I'm also going to put it a bit underneath my eyes as well and on the outside of my outer corner. And after that I'm going to blend it out with a soft brush. I am also going to put that in the inner corner of my eyes to create a bit more depth, and I'm also going to blend it out with the same brush and blend it out very softly. Now I'm going to connect the inner corner and the outer corner of my eyes together and blending that out very softly with the same brush. Now with a cream colored eyeshadow, I'm going over top of the liquid lipstick and blending out the edges very softly. So the next color that I'm going to use will go on top of it very perfectly. So I'm going to blend underneath it and on top of it. Next I'm going to use a warm toned brown, and I'm going to put it on top of the liquid lipstick, and I'm going to blend it out very softly. But of course we don't want any more fallout, so first I'm going to put some more translucent powder underneath my eye. And I'm using a soft brush to blend it all into my crease very softly. So I'm and blend, and I'm blending away. Now I'm going to use a dark brown and put it on the inner and the outer corner of my eyes and take a clean brush, and I'm diffusing that all together to create a bit more depth into the look. So I'm going to do that on both sides of the eyes and of course underneath the eyes as well, and I'm going to blend it out very softly because I want a pretty grungy smoky eye. So let's blend, and again let's blend away. Because I want it to look very diffused, I'm going to use the same cream colored eyeshadow and I'm going over top of the edges. And I wanted a bit of a different look, and I'm going to smoke out the edges of my lips as well using the same eyeshadows and blending it out. Now I'm going to darken my contour because I didn't thought that it fit the look that I was going for and I needed to go a bit darker, so with the same dark brown shadow I'm going on top of it and blending it out with a fluffy clean brush. God, please let me speak normally. So I'm blending it out with a clean brush and I'm doing that also on the temples. So for on top of my lip I'm going to use a cream colored eyeshadow to open up the eyes a bit more. I'm going to put a neck piece on later, so I wanted a bit of color on my neck, so I'm using a cream paint as well and I'm blending that onto my neck. Create a bit more sharpness on my jawline, I'm using the same dark brown eyeshadow and I'm blending that onto my jawline. And of course, because I don't want my under chin to be seen, I'm going to contour my chin as well. Now for a bit more color on my face, I'm going to use a coral colored blush and I'm going to put it on top of the apples of my cheeks. And for some pretty highlights, I'm going to highlight my cheekbones with a gorgeous highlight, and on top of my nose of course, and on top of my lip, and a bit on top of my temples as well, because girls, you know, we all need some highlight. And because I wanted to open the eyes a bit more, I put some highlight in the inner corner of my eye, so I create a bit of a light there. Start the lips, I'm going to put a dark brown liquid lip on top of my lip and I'm putting it on with a brush. Please take your time for this because you want some clean lines and you want to color it in very nicely. So I'm coloring it in with the brush and I'm going to put a bit on my lower lip as well because I wanted my lower lip to be a bit diffused. So I'm cleaning it up a bit with my finger and blending it out very slowly. And now I'm going to put the same highlight I use on my face on my lower lip to create a bit of a shine on top of that. And now next I'm going to put on some lower lashes, and I made these myself out of some cardbox because that was the inspiration for this look. So I'm going to put on the lower lashes one by one and we will go on with the next step of the look. Now for my top lashes I need a bit of mascara because I'm going to put on some false lashes that I created myself. So these are the false lashes and I'm going to put on some glue. Oh, I'm singing along with the song, okay. I have put some glue on and let it dry a bit, and now I'm going to put the lashes on top of my eyes. They are quite big, but I love them so much. These are awesome. So now I'm going to put on the neck piece as well, and yeah, this is the finished look.
This is the finished look. I hope that you all like it. I did this look because there are a couple of things that inspire me the most: texture and color, and for this one I went with texture because texture inspires me so much, and when I see something that has a lot of texture and when I feel something that has a lot of texture, I really get inspired. I get a vision in front of me from this is what I want it to look like. So this is what came out of it. I really like doing this makeup and I hope that you all liked it. I thank you for watching and please wish me luck for the NYX Face Awards. So have a great day!
And hope that I see you next time. Bye bye!